years ago, I visited southwest England and Wales. The weather was nice, a lot of sunshine, and I didn't understand why the English people are talking so much about weather. Then I saw on TV a flood of Englander, spread over southwest European countries, looking after a new home in the Mediterranean climate. They decided to escape from the grey and grey toward the sun. Visiting Europe included also a trip to England. I landed with the A330 near London, went to Southwest, and took out of my hangar the Epic E1000, and the Carinado PC-12, and began my flight at first from Truro Aerodrome Airport EG, to Newquay Cornwall Airport EGHQ, and from there to Exeter International Airport EG. Then I flew further on to Oxford Kidlington EGTK, Coventry Airport EGB, and Land Brigade. First problem was the incompatibility the majority of downloaded airports with X-Plane. Although the airports were designed in 2014, or in 2015, X-Plane announced failures and occasionally crashed. I had to desert my first planned route. Moreover, another problem arose. The second problem occurred because I wanted to fly under actual weather conditions. The weather was permanently cloudy and rainy with sight less than 100 meters in several cases. Moreover, gusty winds made landing practically impossible. I experienced during approach side and crosswinds between 15 and 34 knots. The only way to fly and land safely was flying IFR with help of the AP and ILS landing. According to this flight plan, I chose a new route with airports equipped with ILS. Most of them had no scenery but good illuminated runways. Landing became a juggling in the wind circus, struggling with nose to wind to come down and dragging outside the runway. Also, after landing I could not hold the aircraft straight and rolled out like a drunk pilot. Because the PC-12 is a very unstable aircraft at strong winds, I changed back to the Epic model E1000. Its flight characteristics are far superior to that of the PC-12. Finally, on my last flight to EGOD I chose the small twin-engine DA-12 to fly in low altitude. Landing with this machine was an up and down swing. Facing wind direction, the aircraft speed reduces to minimum and the aircraft gained altitude. Then trying to come straight to runway, the side wind pushed the aircraft outside the runway until finally I succeeded at touchdown.
Approaching waypoint. One 20, 10. 10.
All in all, I didn't see much of the landscape and only 2 airport sceneries were compatible to explain. Landing with ILS made the approach under strong wind conditions easier, but steering the aircraft in the last phase manually straight to runway was very difficult to fulfill. I cannot say that this visit was a highlight of my Europe flight project.